Alright, I'm going to make another video. Man, I don't know how many of these things I'm going to make before it's over with, but man, I talk a lot about the church system and sun worship and Sunday, and I say, don't go to the church, don't go to the church. In my past, I was a Sunday church worship system man. I condemned anybody that didn't go. I said, you're not following Scripture. You're forsaking the assemblies of yourself together. You should be in church every time the doors open. Every Sunday, Sunday school, Sunday night, and Wednesday night. That's the rules you need to get in church. And I condemned anybody that wouldn't. Now, since Father has opened my spiritual eyes to see the trap of the box that I was in, and how people that never went to church was walking in a pureness that the church didn't have, he opened my eyes to that and said, now look at Brother Joe over here. He's a pure man. He's an honest man. He reads my script. He's never been in the church. How could that be so, Father? See, the box has messed us up and lied to us and tell us the church is a building. Even though the Word says the church is our temple, when we gather together, when we speak with each other in a circle or two or three together, I'm among them. That's church. The 501c3 system is a demonic. Any church that's receiving that has to agree with certain guidelines. That's abomination and against Father's Word. You can't have it both ways. So any church in the 501c3 is following a demonic system. They might say they're not, but they have to if they're receiving the tax break. Period. Get out of that crap. Time is short. The Word will tell you to get out of it. Here you go. Everybody loves to read out of Paul's. They twisted Paul's word to fit their box, turning away from Torah. He never taught that. He kept the Shabbat in the Torah. He even told us right here, be not unequally yoked with unbelievers. That's chapter 6, 14. It's not talking about your wife. It's talking about with the fellowship who you fellowship with daily. And your wife too also. For what fellowship with righteousness and unrighteousness? What communion with light and darkness? And what agreement has the Mashiach with Lord Beli? What? Yeah, there you go. Or what part has he that believes with the unbeliever, an infidel? What agreement has the temple of Yahuwah with idols? For you are the temple of the living Yah. There you go. And walk in them, and will be their Yah, and they will be my people. Therefore come out from among them, and be ye separated. That's 17. Get out of the church system. I seen a video just a while ago on Facebook talking about a church of wife swingers. They're swinging. It's a church, and they believe in swapping partners sexually. That's the system you have today, people. Get out of it. Time's short. We're right here in the very end of time. It's not much longer. Just like I made a video earlier, Father, his anger is fixing to go forth, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty at all. Read Matthew 24, Luke 21, and Mark 13, understanding the times we're in. But the day or hour knoweth no man, know not the watchers of heaven, but the Father only. We don't know the exact second, but if we'll read and study, we know we are in it right now. It's amongst us right here. But as the days of Noah were, so shall it be in the coming of the Son of Man. In the days of Noah, there was evil, demons mating with women. This last September, the 23rd, when the stars aligned, there was evil cast down. It's going on right now. We are in that time right now. The end is here. The day of Jacob's trouble has done passed, it's done been going, it's on us, and it's going to get worse each day as we grow closer to the great day. For in the days they were, before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day Noah entered the ark. See, that's what's going on. The church is not preaching you that what's the day we're in, they're trying to tell you it's under grace and mercy and everything's all right. Live like you want to live. It'll be okay. But the end right here says, the Yahuwah, the servant, shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, in an hour that is not aware of it. See, the church ain't prepared. And shall cut him to sunder. Cut him to sunder. Father's going to cut him to sunder. The church system, and there's going to be many wailing and crying, say, oh, we cast out demons in that name. And he said, I never knew you. Because you lingered in sin, and you swapped your wife, and you said it was okay to do so. Because you taught men and women to forsake my Shabbat Sabbath and my 10 Commandments, my Torah, you taught against it, and you tore it down. You took the 4th commandment of the Sabbath, keep the Sabbath kadosh and holy, not work on it, honor the Sabbath. You took it and said, there ain't no Sabbath, every day's a Sabbath. You're a liar, preacher man, repent. You better hit your knees and help the flock find the path of righteousness before it's too late. Today is the day of salvation right there. I'm sorry, my spirit gets to brewing when I see some of this evil that's running amok in the system. 501c3 church systems, your demonic evil system. Preacher man, if you're a man of the Creator, repent. You call that, there's the program that you can get to get out of that 501c3. Tell them to keep their tax money in their tax break. You keep the Torah. You keep the Shabbat. You keep the laws, and you watch how Father will baruch you beyond your imagination. You can't understand the power that's in rejecting the man system and receiving the spiritual system of above. There's the pure name. That's the power. That's a Hebrew. It's ancient Hebrew. It's old. It's the original name, our Mashiach's name. Yu'ud Shana HaMashiach. That's why he was called when he walked the earth. When his disciples passed by and John said, that's the Messiah. Who is it? He said, that's Yu'ud Shana. They said, Yu'ud Shana. Yeah, that's the Messiah. Yah is salvation. Yu'ud Shana. Is it true? Where do you live? Follow me. Follow him today. Search that name out. Get out of the church and don't look back. I love y'all. See you later, Gators.